up, everyone? And just like the title says, SS Airsoft sent me the most insane, ridiculous airsoft gun on the market. And this is what I think about it. When it comes down to it, most people would be ashamed to admit they have a micro. However, I'm proud of my Classic Army micro gun. From its 4 rotating barrels and full auto capability, it makes it a tempting purchase. I had the pleasure of running it all day at the KWA Tactical League, and I will give you my first-hand impressions, weighing in on the pros as well as the cons of this replica. Let's start things off by talking about the 5 things I do not like about the Classic Army micro gun, and that's going to be the accuracy, the range, gas efficiency, firing rate, and also the weight of the replica. First, let's talk about the accuracy. This is probably one of the most inaccurate airsoft guns I've ever played with. From the chainsaw holding position combined with the almost non-existent hop-up makes this a con for this replica. While using this replica, I primarily just sprayed and prayed to make up for the accuracy and the inability to sight down range. When gripping your gun like this, running around corners, having to transition and not sight down the rifle makes it super hard for it to be accurate. Getting to the 4 hop-ups is pretty seamless, and they can be adjusted with a small Allen key while moving the barrel assembly. Let me paint you this picture. Imagine going in with your Allen key, adjusting every single barrel to just go outside, shoot the replica, and find out that some of the hop-ups are still not set to what you're looking for. However, since the barrel rotates, you don't know exactly which one is which. That's what makes hopping this gun so hard and what makes the accuracy so terrible for this gun. Although not terrible, the range for this replica was very unimpressive for me, which primarily came from the inability to adjust the hop-up system. For most scenarios that required shooting long range, I ended up having to angle the replica upward in order to hit the target. I did pull off some long range clips, but I had to be very crafty with it. You have the option of running green gas or HPA with the micro gun. However, the gas efficiency on this gun is absolutely horrendous. My 3,000 PSI tank needed to be filled almost every game, and I ended up having to walk off the field during an hour-long gameplay.
Watch.
Classic Army boasts that the microgun has a 38 RPS out of the box, but after playing with it, I was very unimpressed. The stock motor and rotation speed felt very sluggish to me. However, you can buy an upgraded motor, which in turn will increase the rotation speed as well as the RPS. Last but definitely not least is the weight of the gun. Although made of polymer, the micro gun weighs a whopping 9 pounds, and it's the heaviest gun I've ever played with. Unless you're built like Airsoft Alphonse or Shrek, you'll definitely be feeling this at the end of the day. Combined with a tank on your back, this is probably one of the most bulkiest and heaviest setups you could potentially run. Now that we talked about what I don't like about the Classic Army microgun, let's talk about what I do like. The 5 pros for this gun are as followed: wow factor, feeding, BB capacity, build quality, and appearance. From kids to adults, this gun definitely delivers a wow factor and is sure to get compliments and turn heads at the field. If I had a shot for every time someone wanted to shoot or compliment the microgun, I'd be blackout in a ditch by the end of the day. I'd say this gun is equivalent to a lifted truck or a loud car. If you're looking to get attention or have your ego stroked, look no further. Feeding on this gun is superb in my opinion. I have never not trusted this gun to feed every single BB. Who needs to be accurate when you don't have to worry about feeding issues? Just aim, pray, and spray, and eventually you'll hit your target. Coinciding with feeding is BB capacity, since if you don't have enough BBs to fire down range, what's the real point? The Classic Army microgun holds 2,200 BBs internally inside of the barrel assembly. This is a ton of BBs to have out on the field. I found you'll most likely run out of air before BBs. Simply move the spring-assisted cover and you'll have access to the BB port. Although I had a bone to pick about the weight of the microgun, the build quality was actually very legit. Although made of polymer to reduce the weight, I felt like it held up very nicely during gameplay. The last thing I want to talk about is probably what most people look at when they see this gun, and that's appearance. People are legit terrified to go against this gun just based on the appearance alone.
That's terrifying!
I'd be more concerned about the HPAs and the DSGs on the field versus the microgun. However, to each their own. 4 barrels is definitely an intimidation factor unless your name is Riley Reed and the number of barrels pointed back at your face doesn't really scare you. Well, that's it, folks. Thanks again to SS Airsoft for sending this my way. Check down in the description for a coupon code and check out their store. Also, let me know down in the comments what you would do if you had a micro. Would you be ashamed? Let me know.
Whoa!
You want to shoot it? Okay.
Yeah, I want to shoot it.
You're almost there. I can hit the gas.
That's a lot of range.
It's okay. Would you like to shoot this little kid?
Sure.
Daddy, let me get, Daddy get behind you.
Can you help me?
Okay, we're gonna hold it like this. You see this? You're gonna pull that button. You got it. You almost did. Oh, good job, son.